Hi everybody, welcome to Vlogmas day 23. It is getting dark. It is 4:48 on Friday. Libby and I both had today off and we went to brunch with a friend. Then what did we do? We just got back from swimming. The pool opened again at 2. We missed this morning's swim and the pool opened at 2, so we did that, but and now we're home. So we are going to be eating our dinner. Yes, we're the early bird special. I told Libby I'm too young for that, but I don't know, I'm hungry. We had brunch and I only ate a little bit of it, not enough of it, I guess. So we are going to eat our dinner and then maybe make a craft. I have some ideas. We'll see you soon. Bye. Hi everybody, change of plans. We are vegging out tonight, watching Elf and maybe a couple more Christmas movies. If I can talk Libby into watching A Christmas Story, she thinks it's stupid. I think it's funny. So, but that is all we're doing today. So I'll keep you updated, but this vlog today is a bust and I'm so sorry. But we will have the dogs doing their last advent tomorrow. And it looks like it's a toy. Hi everybody. Welcome. We decided to have a quick story time. So I had some content for today's video. And we have 2 stories from, were they both from today? Well, one's over the past couple days. But did that happen this morning, Otis? It did, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so first of all, in the polar vortex, we were...
That she called a tundra.
I called it tundra. I couldn't remember what it was called. We had... My sister had told us how to keep our car warm.
The engine.
The engine to keep it from... Come here, buddy. To keep it from getting like frozen and something leaking and having to get a new engine or something.
Icing up and then water, something about the engine block.
Yeah. So we couldn't get a light bulb that was correct. So we ended up putting blankets on our engines. We have 2 cars, but only one that runs. And we're trying to sell the other one because we really don't need 2 cars. Since I work from home and we're always together when Libby's not working.
We've only spoken of selling it. We haven't even tried.
Oh, I thought you had it on one side. No? Oh, I misunderstood you. We're gonna sell it. Then we, anyway, so that's beyond the point. It doesn't run. Something's wrong with the battery or something. You got a new battery, but it still didn't start. So we don't know what's wrong. Am I boring you? So anyway, so Libby went out the first morning after the, am I boring you? Jake, after the freeze, and the car wouldn't start. So then we're like, oh no. And she just he yawned again. She just automatically put in my head that it was the battery. So she bought me this nifty little, in fact it's right here in my little pocket right here. This is a battery charger for the car. And you charge this little white pack, and then it has, like, you can charge your phone with it, you can charge your car battery, it has an emergency light on it. It's this really cool little thing. So we charged it, and I read all the instructions, which I usually don't do. I'm terrible at reading directions. I just normally just try things until they work. But anyway, so I did read them, and we went out and attempted to charge the battery, and I'm like, no, but it's like lighting up and beeping 5 times when I go to start the car. What does that mean? And this car was Libby's for a couple years before it became mine for a minute and now ours. So I don't know enough about it. I've never read the manual because I don't read things. And she has, so I assume she knew. But, you know, she's had the car 5 years.
It'll be 5 years in September.
Yeah, so she read the manual that long ago. Anyway, so we come inside. I pull up the manual online and I read at least 50 pages of the manual before I say, like, there's something that sounds like it might be it. It might be the key fob. Da, da, da. So we go outside and we do what it tells us to do. But I have my key fob on me this time and the car starts immediately. So, oh no, I had yours. But I had it in my hand and you have to have it right up to the ignition button. And it started right up. Yeah. Anyway, it started right up. So
we were so excited.
We were so excited because we were supposed to go to brunch with our friend. And she was going to come all the way here to get us. And then all the way back out to eat and then come here. And she lives far. Kind of far for... And she had her grandson with her, so it would have just been kind of a hassle but for her, though it was very sweet that she was offering to come get us so that we could meet up today. So that was one thing that happened. So we do need to get a new battery for your key fob, but mine worked. So, but I feel like we should replace both just to make sure they're both fresh. And then we went swimming at 2.
Yeah, but after we got the car going.
Oh, that's right.
After we got the car going, we took it for a little drive and we were just excited. I was asleep before we started doing this. Let me just say that. Yeah. Anyway. We came home and...
It's contagious.
And I called Cindy and told her what had
transpired.
Yeah, that we figured it out. And so we agreed we're going to meet at 10:30. And we start getting ready and then I'm packing up the presents and I hear Sue put the dogs out.
They want out. They're like chasing something out there. They went running out to the back fence, which is kind of far in the snow and cold for them, for their tiny little bodies. And they stay out probably 30 seconds, but I thought, oh, that's a really long time. And Jake comes to the house, and he's usually the one who can handle it longer. Otis, will stand at the back door and, be like, oh, hell no, and turn around and come in, while Jake will go out and take care of business and come in. But they both ran out and chased, I think it was a squirrel. And Jake came back in and I'm looking and I know Otis is up back. So we have our neighbor's fence in the backyard and then a line of trees, bushes. And I know he's between those two things. So I'm just watching and watching. Like, well, maybe he's going to the bathroom now. I don't know. And then I'm just getting worried because it's so cold out. I mean, it was still in negatives at that point. And he comes and I'm like, he's walking funny. Oh no, he's limping. So then Libby's like, where is he? And she comes barreling into the kitchen. And I'm like, well, he's walking towards the door now. But he gets to the back porch, which is, there's a carpeting on it, a rug on it, and cement. And he's walking really funny and slow. So
and he whimpered
before you got to him. Yeah. And he made but it was a terrible sound, not even like a whimper. He was miserable. So Libby ran out and picked him up and brought him in, and he just flailed in my arms. but the whole time yiping and whimpering, but it's a terrible noise. Like he can't catch his breath almost through his nose or his mouth. Like he was trying so hard to breathe.
Like his lungs froze.
Yeah. Something wasn't right. And when he was walking, he was having a hard time with his back legs. So Libby came running and got this blanket and brought it back to me. And I'm by the heater by the back door with him in my arms. And he's still whimpering, but it's getting softer and softer where he's breathing. And it was just really scary. So then we made sure he was okay. He got down and he ate some treats. And then we went to brunch. And we had a really nice time. But we came home and he still like had a funny little breath. But now he's fine.
And Sue compared him to Emmett.
Emmett, don't listen to that.
Oh, he plays us just like Emmett, she says.
No, just like Emmett did when he was little.
Okay.
Yeah. Because when we came home, he was like all, hold me, hold me. I don't feel good. And Emmett loved attention or cuddles or all of that when he was sick. Anyway, so all little kids do, right? So then the pool opened at 2. We went to the pool. And there was daycare in the pool.
We thought it was a party.
I thought it was a birthday party or something. But they wouldn't open the lap lane. Like we came in and we're like, is the lap lane open? And she goes, not yet. And she said it kind of snotty to me. And it was the lifeguard watching the resistance pool, kiddie pool. They're all one big pool. And so I'm like, and Libby's like going towards the lifeguard room to see, and I'm like, Lib, she already said no, they're not opening it. We get into this pool with like, it felt like 50 children, and I know there were not, but with noodles and children, there were 50 things.
Each child had 3
at
noodles.
least, and they were smacking us everywhere. And like 10 minutes after we got in the pool, not even, a lifeguard went and sat by the lap pool. So we could have been all by ourselves in that pool. Anyway, so we tried really hard to exercise this afternoon in the pool. But in the meantime, we'd go into the resistance pool and the kids would follow us in there. And we'd go to the other side and the kids would all follow us in there. So we were getting smacked by noodles, and in the resistance pool, they'd slam into us. And
Sue was the Pied Piper.
the kids, they did. I'd be like, oh, there's only 2 kids over on that side. I'm going to this side. And then all of a sudden there'd be me and 4 kids and 20 noodles. So, but, and then what did we do? Oh, we got Panda Express, came home. And we've been watching Christmas movies.
And I fell asleep.
Yeah, you fell asleep at the end of Elf and woke up to the Christmas story.
And also there seemed to be a high percentage of unsafe drivers on the road today.
Yeah, what is that? It was on Quebec? Is that the street? I guess it doesn't matter. We were going down 11th, and he like flew
Yeah, that was right at 11th.
through the light, and like went way out into the oncoming traffic. There was no traffic coming, thank God. But he went out there, and then he just fishtailed it for, felt like a mile.
We couldn't see that far.
I know, but
we couldn't even see a block.
It was a really long, and he was doing it on purpose, I feel like.
I don't know, but it was intimidating for sure.
Yeah, and then from that point on, it was just craziness out there.
And then when we were trying to find parking, the street was really narrow, and Cars parked on both sides.
Mm-hmm. I tried to fit into one spot.
It wasn't happening.
It wasn't happening. The FedEx truck passed me. So I'm going to get out of the spot and go. And now the FedEx truck has stopped in the middle of the darn street with his flashers on. So we're like, oh, now we're stuck. So then I had to do a little to turn around and go the other way. And then I'm like, oh, look, that car came out of that parking lot. Maybe that sign is a handicap sign. And I have a placard. So we were going to go in there. And it wasn't. It was for employees only. So we came.
Atomic employees.
Yeah, I don't know what Atomic is. Is
I
that
just-
the place we went to?
No, we went to Biscuit.
I know, but it didn't call it. It didn't have that on the
But
outside.
it wasn't.
Yeah. So anyway, so we came out
It's
of it.
not like we're nuclear.
Well.
Well,
So we come out of that parking lot, which is so tiny. Like I had to back out onto the street. And this car that has been pretty aggressive with me trying to find a spot pulled in there. And they parked in the spot that said employees only. And as we're coming back down the street, a car pulls out at a, what are those called that you put money
Meter.
in? A meter. And they jump out of their car and they're going to stand where the meter is.
the passengers jumped out.
Yeah. And I parked. I got the spot. And then they came out of, they ended up moving. And then I felt bad because they had a little baby, which we didn't know about.
Then they needed to be driving more safely
And he could have dropped the mom and the baby off
before
at the
we
door.
knew that. Yeah.
Anyway, so we got ideal parking finally, but it was crazy. Like I went to pull into an alley and there's a huge semi in the alley. That was the first we couldn't find the place because it nowhere on the building does it say Denver Biscuit Company. It says biscuits, something, and beer.
And pizza.
Oh, biscuits, pizza, and beer. Like, how is that Denver Biscuit Company? And it didn't say it on the front either.
Mm-mm.
So, but it was good.
It was so good.
Yeah. And that's it. We got Panda Express after we swam.
And you liked that stuff that's tofu-y.
Tofu. I got the Beyond Chicken. Sesame chicken. Or orange chicken.
I don't know. It was chewy.
It was a little chewy, but I really liked it.
It did not taste like even Beyond Chicken. It tasted like
It tasted like tofu seasoned with Chinese sauce, but I like tofu a lot. And it was chewy, you're right. And as it got less warm, the chewier it got. So that's it. So we've
But I had steak for the black pepper chicken. No, black pepper steak.
steak, yeah, black pepper steak.
First time I ever ate steak as Chinese food, and the second time in my adult life I ate steak. Steak doesn't go with Chinese food.
You've had it a few more times because you had it on the ship more than
Oh yeah,
twice.
I did. That's right. Maybe my 5th time in my life.
Yeah, definitely in the past 20 years.
Yeah. So I won't be ordering that again.
You know,
I'll get my Kung Pao.
they were out of everything.
Yeah. Bright because of the polar vortex.
Or, yeah, yeah. You're probably
How
right.
did you get tundra out of that?
Because it's cold and blistering cold out there.
It is so cold.
Yeah, we like really bundled to go outside and take care of the car. And I had frostbite years ago on the tips of my fingers. So anytime they get cold, they just burn.
And she forgot her gloves.
The second time.
Yeah, and you forgot your hat. The third time.
Yeah. But I didn't miss my hat. I don't know why.
I do, because your ears never got frostbite.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I'm sorry. I am too tired to do this, and
We're done. We told our stories.
Okay. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, thanks, guys. And we will see you tomorrow for Advent Day 24. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve, and we're going to celebrate our Christmas together tomorrow. We'll bring you along. I'll show you what I got.
Let me tell you what she already forgot that she got.
What did I forget? Oh, I didn't. No, don't. That was Tom. Tom forgot. She bought me a wonderful large iPad to start editing videos. But I'm waiting for the case, and I just bought it today. So it should come Tuesday.
And when I asked her what I got her for Christmas,
I couldn't remember. What did I get you?
she's befriended Tom. An iWatch.
What else?
A Grinch ornament.
Oh, the truck one?
Yeah.
Yeah. What else?
I know stuff that's wrapped up.
You do? What do you know? Guys, I told you if I didn't wrap stuff up, she'd figure it out.
I got like a snowsuit for my scooter.
Oh, well, you knew that.
I'm telling you.
I know, but what about your shoes?
Was that for Christmas?
Yes.
Okay. I got like hiking river shoes for the pool, and they grip really well. And I also got these hand batons that.
Oh my gosh.
So I'll tell you what, we've been using foo-foo hand batons.
And those are stronger than the ones we used to use at the pool.
Yeah, so, you know, I am the beast at the pool, but it won't be long before they'll be calling me the Hulk.
I know. Our weekend pool has these really thick ones that we were like, oh, these are, like, I can't even, well, I did last time we went, but they were hurting my arms a lot and my shoulders. And Libby's been using them every weekend when we go, and I have not. But I did the last time we went. Anyway, so we thought we were getting her those, but these are those times 1,000. There's so much more resistance than those ones. Plus,
they're a one-time more resistant, not 1,000 times.
Oh, it feels like 1,000 times. I exaggerate if you haven't noticed.
But 3 weeks. Give me 3 weeks, and you can call me Hulk.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll make sure that
I bet you'll have definition in your arms that you've never seen before.
My nickname will change
From Beast
to Hulk.
Hulk.
Just like, you know, Sue's has changed from Sweet Sue to Gigi.
Today I said, I'm not Gigi. And she said, okay, MG. Mean girl. We got to see our two favorite women at the pool, which was nice to see them together. But I'll tell you what, it is worth getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to not swim with children. Bless their hearts. I was laughing the whole time because, you know, you're just trying to pump through the wave and you get pulled in the face by a noodle.
And it's not a wave, it's a current.
Yeah, that's true. I know every time I say wave, I think that is not the right word. But in the lifeguard, I just was laughing and you could tell she was like, she thought I was going to yell at them or something, but I was just laughing. They're kids.
Yeah.
And if you can't touch the bottom of the current, you have no control of where you go in that current.
Even if you can't touch the bottom of the resistance pool.
Yeah. Or if you're little in there. But the reason we got Libby River shoes is because she wears through water shoes, swim shoes so fast. And one lady, we were in the locker room and she had on
Keens.
She bought Keens to wear in the water, and we were like, that's too expensive. But then I did some research and figured out another woman, we liked her shoes. And I searched for the brand, and I can't even remember what it is now, but they had river shoes. And as I did more research, it was like, oh man, these are for hiking and walking through water. And the treads are like a half an inch. And Libby loses traction. Like she tries to walk in the weekend pool, which is really a strong current, without using, like I hold on to the side because I'm afraid I'll twist my knee. So, but she tries to not. And sometimes it'll just pull her because her shoes will slip. She'll be like,
just run into whoever's behind me.
Sometimes I have to save her. Grab on. I have. So, look at, can you guys see Jake?
Oh, Jake.
You can't see him.
His head.
Cute. Oh, there he is. See him? Hi, Jake.
You good boy. I am cold. I am tired. I am going to bed.
To bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet dreams and grand awakenings, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Just popping in here as we're running a couple errands to let you know that one of our subscribers that reached out to me sent me a picture of the Christmas trees that she made from our video my video that I made with the cardboard and rope or twine and wine corks. So I wanted to put those in here because hers turned out way better than mine. I love hers. And she bought little stars at the Dollar Tree. Thanks, Eva, for sharing that with us. And here they are. The last Advent handoff. Is it Advent time? We gotta see what it is. See what it is. Oh, Mama had to kick the bed out of the way. Oh no. Travesty. Anybody's dog like ropes or balls? Because we have a plethora of them. Jake will play with the ball the one time. But they get homemade treats. You want to show us your socks? They are the elf and candy. Do, 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 do. Have you seen these toilets? They're ginormous. Happy Vlogmas Day 24.
Yay.
We're almost done. Libby is going to take a nap and I'm going to clean up for tomorrow's festivities.
When are we having
Christmas?
Yeah.
When you wake up and have more energy.
Okay. I'm not tired anymore.
Oh, want to do it now?
I'm kidding.
You know I want to do it now.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas Eve, and thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and let us know what you'd like to see next. Well, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.